Okay, this video is to help you identify examples of proportional and non-proportional functions that arise from a real-world application. So otherwise, like if I'm reading a word problem, how do I determine if it's proportional or non-proportional? And the big point here is identifying, identifying these things. Identifying a y-intercept. Okay, and so when you have a y-intercept, and we're going to separate the screen here, when you have a y-intercept, you're going to have a base charge, and I'm just giving you some examples they put in the word problems. Initial fee, a starting amount, like maybe a checking account or a savings account. So otherwise, if you start with something before you even begin, it's going to be non-proportional. Okay, non-proportional. Okay, that's the key. The other one, if you don't start with anything, so I mean you just have a flat rate, just a flat rate, then that's it. I mean that's the two things that really separate them. So if you can identify a word problem where they have initial fee, starting amount, or something like that, then you'll figure out that's non-proportional. That's the y equals mx plus b. So what I'd like to do is give you just a couple examples of each one so you can kind of do this. Remember, it has to have a starting amount, base fee. You got to look for the y-intercept. All right, so we're going to look at a couple of scenarios. So here we go. So let's say that I am calling a plumber, and the plumber says, hey, it's $80 for the first hour, or for me to come out there. All right, so for me to come out there, it's going to be at least $80, then an additional $60 for each hour. All right, and so in this scenario, would it be a proportional setup or a non-proportional setup? All right, so if you remember, I said that there's like an $80 like fee. All right, so the plumber would be over here. All right, now what if the plumber says, hey, we come out and it's just $60 an hour? I mean, that's it. All right, so if the plumber comes out and he gives you an estimate and says that it's $60, just a plain $60, then you would write, and I'm just writing that as what you would see over here. All right, this one would just be y equals $60. All right, and so that's the difference in the two on that one. Let's say that you are like calling. Let's say you're wanting to work out, go to a gym. All right, and the gym says, hey, it's you have two plans. All right, let's say plan one is $350 for setup, plus an additional $35 a month. All right, let's say plan two says instead of that you can just pay $75 a month. Okay, so plan one would fall under the mx plus b one, so this would go here, and plan two would be under the y equals k. So this would be y equals 75m, and you can see the other one would fall under the y equals mx plus b. Remember, the key thing is identifying for non-proportional is finding does it have a base charge, initial fee, or starting fee. Okay, and they actually use those words in the problem a lot. I mean, they'll tell you like your setup fee for this is this, the base charge is this. I mean, they just kind of tell you, I mean, that's how they kind of tell you.